Well, hello everybody and welcome to Vinyltreasures. I'm your host, Johnny G. John Galindo, coming to you live on this cold evening right here in Westchester County, New York. I want to welcome you to the January 22nd, 2025 All 60s edition, Soul edition of the Vinyltreasure Show as we spin Soul 45s out of my collection. We're here from 9 p.m. till midnight. We'll do probably to the bottom of the hour, at 12:30. I have the 78 show tomorrow afternoon beginning at 2 p.m., but we are here live on Oldies and More Radio, also live on YouTube. So if you're new to the program and you're seeing Johnny G for the first time, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And again, if you have any requests, you can send them to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. If I have the 45, I'll feature it here. We don't do MP3s, and I don't take requests on the night of the show because, well, actually, I can't play your requests on the night of the show, but I can on the next show. So it takes about a week for me to get your request, sometimes longer. So I couldn't find two requests this week. But anyway, we opened up with a cool tune, a group out of Buffalo, New York. The core members of this group were Kathy Keppen and Nick Amino. They previously were members of Kathy Lynn and the Playboys that recorded for the Swan record label. And their manager, Tom Shannon, who was offered a job in Detroit. And he took the group with him, but they unfortunately still had a contract with Swan Records. I wouldn't say unfortunate, but they kept their contract with Swan. But they renamed the group after a famous street in Detroit known as Buena Vista. Was it Buena Vista Drive, I think? I don't think it was Avenue. But they released... this song originally came out as their third release on the Swan label. For some reason... in 67, it was released on the, I think it's a subsidiary of Swan, BB Records. There's a bunch of reissues. But it first came out in Charlene, December of 66. The song was called Boss Sauce. Then in 67, they re-released it. And that one there, I played the 67 release. Don't ask me why. Johnny G is a completist, but I do have the Swan release too. The Buena Vista's there on BB Records with Boss Sauce. And, of course, members of this group would have other releases on LaSalle and Marquee and VIP as the LaSalles. There you go. But let's open up the vocal portion here. This singer out of Brooklyn, New York, and this song issued on two labels, originally issued on the SOS label, Sound of Soul Records, which I have featured here on the program, but I decided to play the second press, which came out on the Juan record label. They picked it up in the fall of 1967, a tune written by Eddie M. Gray, who owned that SOS label. Now, this did chart regionally at number 28 on WOL in Washington, D.C. And let's give a listen to Sandy Waddy. Sandy Waddy, our vocal opener tonight from November 67 on Juan. It's called Everything is Everything. Sandy Waddy.
Everything is everything.
Do it to him.
Suck it to me.
Everything is everything. Everything is everything.
Bush girl.
You've got to move into it every morning. You've got to push forward every night. You've got to stay in the swing line. 'Cause everything is everything. Yeah. Well, alright. Suck. Push, 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 push. I'm a stone swimmer, I ain't no square. Whenever
That's the sound of Sandy Waddy to open up the vocal portion here on the Vinyltreasure show as I'm getting my pages organized here. There you go. That one there from November 1967, Sandy Waddy on the Juan record label. Everything is Everything is the name of the tune. Also came out on the SOS record label here. Now, let us continue here for this great group. They recorded back in the 1950s. I feature them on my Saturday night show, but they also had a number of releases in the 1960s, and I am did this one here, and I am wherever it is, and I'm talking about the Solitaires. And after they left High Weiss's Old Town record label, they recorded for the MGM record label, and this one, where did I put it? My fingers are. Oh, here we go. So I would normally feature this group on my 1950s Saturday night show. Great recordings for High Weiss's Old Town record label, but this is their very last single, As the Solitaires, and it came out on the MGM record label. A tune, interestingly enough, written by Neil Diamond. Yeah, Neil Diamond wrote this, and I wonder if he recorded this. I don't know, but it features the great Milton Love on lead. Let's go to February of 1964 for the Solitaires on the MGM record label. This is Milton Love on lead. It's called Fool That I Am. Yeah, it has the sound of the Solitaires there, transitioning into soul there. Great tune from, now what I say, February 1964. It's on the MGM record label. That's a great Milton Love on lead. Those are the Solitaires with Fool That I Am. They have another release, well, I'd say in their very final release as the Solitaires. They did record also as the Chances on the Roulette record label, and they also backed up Ray Brewster on Arctic. That was in 1964. Johnny G here on a Wednesday, cold Wednesday. 13 degrees and partly cloudy here in Westchester County, New York. It has been frigid. I had to go pick up Barbara. I had to drop her off. She had to get her car serviced, an oil change today, and then I had to go pick her up. And she left the door. She had to drop these things off at the recycle bin. She left the door open. It was freezing. I said, close the door. She says, I'm only going to be a minute, but she was more than a minute. It was like 2 minutes. But anyway, I digress. Let's continue here. And let's go up to Detroit. Although these gals were originally from Inkster, Michigan. They attended Inkster High School. They signed with Berry Gordy Jr.'s Tamla Records in 1961. And Gladys Horton, she was the main lead of the group, especially with the early hits. Wanda Young also did lead too, as they had 24 releases for the Tamla record label between 1961 and 1971. Let's give a listen to their 8th release for the Tamla record label. This is one I like, tune written and produced by Holland Dozier Holland, and this features Gladys Horton on lead, and this did chart. This charted number 4 on WOOK in Washington, D.C., if you were tuned in. We go to October 63 for the sound of the Marvelettes. The Marvelettes on the Tamla record label. It's called Little Girl Blue. That's the sound of the Marvelettes here on the 60s edition of the Vinyltreasure Show, October 63. That's their, what did I say? That was their 8th release for the Tamla record label. Little Girl Blue is the name of the tune. Johnny G, we're never blue when we're tuned in here to the Vinyltreasure Show, as we fill a request now for listener James Brown in our YouTube chat room as we head to Jersey City, New Jersey now. And this group signed with Joe Evans' Carnival record label in 1964, and they had 14 releases on the Carnival record label. Now, James requested their 3rd release Tune written by group member Winfield Lovett. This charted number 12 on the Billboard R&B chart, a big number 2 record on WWIN in Baltimore, Maryland. And this features George Smith on lead. We go to November of 1964 by request for James Brown in our YouTube chat room. Here are the Manhattans on Carnival Records. It's called I Wanna Be, parentheses, Your Everything. That's November 1964 release there for the Manhattans. That's by request for James Brown in our YouTube chat room. That's their third release on the Carnival record label. I Wanna Be, parentheses, Your Everything. That's with George Smith on lead. Unfortunate that we lost George Smith December 16th of 1970 of a cerebral hemorrhage. Unfortunate ending there to a great singer, lead singer of the Manhattans. Johnny G here on a Wednesday as we continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room as we head to Chicago, Illinois now. For this group began recording back in 1958 with Jerry Butler as the lead singer. And you know their debut single, a song called For Your Precious Love. That was in 1958, but Jerry Butler would leave the group for a solo career in late 58. Curtis Mayfield would take over the lead chores, and they signed with ABC Paramount Records in 1961 and scored big with their first release called Gypsy Woman. And they would have 31 releases on the ABC label between 1961 and 1968. By 64, they were a trio. It was Mayfield, Fred Cash, and Sam Gooden Impression. Now, Busta Bass requested their 29th release for ABC Records, and of course written, many or if not the majority of their songs written by Curtis Mayfield. This one arranged and produced by Johnny Pate. This charted number 61 on Billboard, 9 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number 4 on KYAC if you were listening in Kirkland, Washington from June 68. For Busta Bass, The Great Impressions on ABC. It's called I Loved and Lost for Busta.
What do you know about it? Who had told you so? It makes no difference. The whole world can know. I love that I lost. It happens to the best. So I love and I lost, and I might as well confess. She was so beautiful, like flowers full bloom in May. Her kiss was like the roaring wind. It left me speechless with nothing to say. No, I love and I lost. The fire would not ignite. So I loved and I lost, and I wish her back with all my might, 'cause she was so very good to me. I loved and I lost, baby. It happens to the best. So I loved and I lost, and I might as well confess. I love and I lost.
Yeah, it's the great sound of the Impressions here on the All 60s edition. That one there going out to Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room, June 1968 release. Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions with I Loved and I Lost. Is anybody, well, somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. Ohio State was a big winner on Monday, but the Bengals were big losers this year, but they should have been in the playoffs. Kansas City, they threw that game is what they did. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Let's continue here. Let's fill a request for listener Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room. We just lost this gal, a couple weeks ago. I think we did pay tribute to her here on the 60s and even on the 50s edition we did. She's originally from Brooklyn, New York, but she would relocate at a young age out to San Francisco, California, where she was discovered by Johnny Otis. And that was back in 1955 when she was just 18 years old. First recording for the Federal record label, but she would have her own releases as Pilea Ballatin on a bunch of West Coast labels. They're actually pretty rare if you have them in your collection, Jody and Rhythm Records. Then she would record as Sugar Pie or Sugar Pie DeSanto. She signed with Checker Records in '61. She had 9 releases on the Checker label, and Warren requested her 5th. A tune written by Maurice McAllister. He was the original lead singer of the Radiants. This charted regionally. This was number 16 on KCIL in Houma, Louisiana. Let's go to June of '64. By request for Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room, the late Sugar Pie DeSanto on the Checker label. The song is called Soulful Dress.
I'm gonna put on my dress with those splits up both the sides, with that tight fitting waist and that low neckline. Lord, I'm going to the party, gonna have some fun, gonna shake and shout until the morning comes. If you wanna keep your man, you better get sharp as you can. I'll be at my best when I put on my soulful dress. I'm gonna put on my dress that hits me way above my knees, with that V-cut back, forget his straps instead of sleeves. Lord, I'm going to the party, looking good. I'm gonna shake everybody like I knew I would. Don't you girls go a getting jealous if I round up all your fellas, 'cause I'll be at my best when I put on my soulful red. Now watch out there, boy.
There you go. That's by request for Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room. That's the late, I lost my place here. There we go. The late Sugar Pie DeSanto from June 1964. That's on the Checker record banner. A song entitled Soulful Dress. Soulful Dress. What did I say that was? That was her 5th single on the Checker record label. Johnny G here on a Wednesday, and those of you tuning into the program that are new, welcome to the program, welcome to the chat room, and if you like what you're hearing, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. This is the first show of the week. I will be back tomorrow afternoon beginning at 2 p.m., 2 in the afternoon Eastern Time, 2 to about 5. I'm going to be presenting 78s from the 40s and the early 1950s. Got some blues too, but early vocal group style from the 40s. I think I have one from 1931 again. But, the early 78s made with that horrible recycled shellac. Some of them sometimes don't, but most of them do sound great, especially on the two Audio Technicas that I have here. And then I'll be back Saturday night beginning at 9 p.m. with the 50s and early 60s. Now, we play the records by year on the Saturday night show and the Thursday afternoon show that I do every 2 weeks. So 3 shows this week on this cold, frigid week here in New York. As we continue here, and let's fill a request for listener David Silberg in our YouTube chat room. This singer started recording back in 1958 with a group out of Philadelphia called The Gainers. Had releases on multiple labels in the 1950s, but in 63 they had their biggest hit on United Artists Well, I should say as The Gainers, but he went solo. He went solo with his group called The Enchanters and signed with United Artists Records. And he would have his biggest hit, number 4 record called Cry Baby. He had 11 in all on the United Artists record label. Now, David requested his 5th release. This tune written and produced by Jerry Ragavoy, arranged by Gary Sherman. This charted on the Billboard chart, number 73, and number 14 on the Billboard R&B chart, but a big number 12 record if you were tuned into that great station out of Cleveland, Ohio, WJMO. So let's go to September 64. This is going out to David Silberg in our YouTube chat room. Mr. Garnet Mims. Garnet Mims on United Artists. The song is called Look Away. This is for David.
All alone, standing here by myself, and my girl is walking right down the street with someone else. There's not a place that I can run in a town this size, so I just better look away. Look away. I said I'd better look away. Look away. I said I'd better look away before she sees the tears in my eyes. She's so close. Tears in my eyes. There they go, and I wonder if either one of them was a wife. But when I looked away, look away. I said that when I looked away, look away. But when I looked away, did she see the tears in my eyes? Look away. I said that when I looked away, look away. I wonder, did she see? Look away. But when I looked away, look away.
There you go, by request for David Silberg in our YouTube chat. And that's a great sound there of Garnet Mims. Garnet Mims, September 64 on United Artists Records, Look Away. is the name of the tune. He would have other great releases. He does on Verve Records, also Veep, GTR, and later ones on Arista. Dare I play those Arista releases? What were they, in the late 70s, early 80s possibly? But I do have him because it's downstairs in the no humidity basement. Lots of records I have. Haven't gotten a chance to go through a lot of the 70s stuff because Leonard Mancini requests a lot of my early 70s things, and I have them, but I can't find them. That's what it is. But speaking of Leonard Mancini, let's fill a request for Leonard. He is in our YouTube chat room, and he requested this next singer, born James Herbert McClelland, but he recorded as Jesse James. Now, not to be confused with the Jesse James out of Philadelphia, PA, that was associated with the Filet of Soul label. This Jesse began recording for the Shirley record label in 1961, and he also had releases on the Hit label. And his last release on Hit would be picked up by 20th Century Fox. And this is his third release for 20th Century Fox, which was taken from the LP Jesse James. That must be a cool LP, which I do not have. But let's go to March of 1968 by request for Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat room. Jesse James on 20th Century Fox. It's called If You're Lonely, parentheses, Take Me. This is for Leonard.
Ooh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. If you're lonely, if you're blue, if you need a love that's oh so true, if you need someone to understand, yeah, take my hand, yeah, take my hand, yeah, Lord, baby, oh yeah, if you're lonely, and things look bad, and the blues make you feel so sad, just take my hand, take my hand, I'll understand, yeah, I'll understand, yeah, yeah. Lonely fears will bring troubled tears to your pretty face, yeah, yeah, those lonely tears I'll make disappear, yeah, I'll bring happiness, Lord, in their place, yeah, if you're lonely, if you're blue, oh, I've got a love, yeah, that's oh so true, yeah. All you got to do is take my hand, please take my hand, I'll understand, yeah, I'll understand, baby, just take my hand, yeah, one more time, yeah. I'll never leave you, no, never deceive you, oh no, I got to have.
As by request for Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat room, that's the other Jesse James, March 1968, his third release on the 20th Century Fox record label, If You're Lonely, parentheses, Take Me. Now, he continued to record well into the 1980s with releases on Uni, which I probably do have in the collection, also Zay, Z-A-Y, and also other labels too. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. If you like what you're hearing, please give me a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel as we continue here, also broadcasting live on the Oldies and More Network. And let's fill a request now for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. He's listening down in Mexico, and he requested this gal originally from Beaumont, Texas, first recording for the Eric label back in 1962. She would then sign with the Philadelphia-based Jamie Records to have 15 releases through 1965. Now, Adrian requested her 11th, and this is a song she wrote. I think she did write the majority of her tunes. This is produced by Huey Moe and Steve Tyrell. This did chart nationally, but only number 95 on the Billboard chart, number 26 on the R&B chart, and a big number 4 record on WPLO in Atlanta, Georgia. And her real name, Barbara Lynn Ozen, but she just recorded as Barbara Lynn. This is from November 64 for Adrian, Barbara Lynn. It's called It's Better to Have It. There you go, by request for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. That's the great sound of Barbara Lynn, November 64 on the Jamie record label. It's better to have it is the name of the tune. That's what Johnny G says. It's better to have an original copy of the 45 than have an MP3 or a CD. That's what I say. But I have an addiction to vinyl is what I have. And at least it's a healthy addiction, we'll call it. We are here on a Wednesday evening. Thank you all for being here. If you're new to the program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends about it too, as I play my my original 45s here, and a new thing here. YouTube has been very happy with me, I have to say, with all the subscribers that have pretty much exploded on the scene here. So I want to thank you all, and for all your communications and for all your requests. Now let us continue here. And again, if you have a request, you can send it to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com, and I'm slowly plowing through my 60s boxes downstairs, so I'm trying. But let's fill a request now for listener Frank Gingaro in our YouTube chat for this singer, born Gary Anderson in Jacksonville, Florida, but he would relocate to Norfolk, Virginia, and he was discovered by Frank Guida, who owned the LeGrand record label. He discovered him, and he had a number of releases on the LeGrand record label, 24 releases in all, and you may know his big hit from 1961, I think, a song called Quarter to Three. But Frank requested his eighth release on the LeGrand record label, which was also located out of Norfolk, Virginia. Tune written by Doc Pomus and Mort Schumann. Now, he performed this in a Columbia British musical comedy, which I did not see. Maybe some of you out there have seen it, in 1962, a movie called It's Trad Dad. Is that what it's called, Charlene? It's Trad Dad. Okay. This charted number 27 on Billboard, number 27 on Billboard from June 62. Let's give a listen to Gary U.S. Bonds. Gary U.S. Bonds on LeGrand Records for listener Frank Gingaro. It's called 7-Day Weekend.
Well, I wish that I could have myself a 7-day weekend. Tired of sitting on the shelf until the weekend. Friday after school, I pick my baby up. We dance and party till Sunday night. That's the only time I get to hold my baby back. I wish that there could be a 7-day weekend. I'm gonna make a plea for a 7-day weekend. And if it came about, life would be success. I'd run around and have a ball and never go to school at all. On Monday, I'll have a picture show. Tuesday, you know anything goes. On Wednesday, Thursday, Friday too, I party and twist the whole week. All day I dream about a 7-day weekend. I sit and scheme and scheme and scheme about a 7-day weekend. The teacher calls my name and I'm in another world. I'm just thinking about a 7-day weekend. Yeah, 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 yeah. About Monday, I'll have a picture shows. You know, Tuesday, yeah, anything goes. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday too, I party and twist the whole week. All day I dream about a 7-day weekend. I sit and scheme and scheme and scheme about a 7-day weekend. The teacher calls my name and I'm in another world. I'm just thinking about a 7-day weekend. Yeah, a 7-day weekend. Don't you know I'm thinking about a 7-day? Yeah, a 7-day weekend. I'm thinking about a 7-day weekend.
Yes, there you go. Warren is reading my mind. He knows my feelings. He knows my feelings about styrene 45s. I just don't like styrene records. Well, they just don't sound. Well, it depends. But a lot of the LeGrands I don't know, but anyway, there you go. But a great tune there. That's by request for listener Frank Chingaro in our YouTube chat room, June 62. Gary U.S. Bonds on Legrand Records 7-Day Weekend is the name of the tune. And that'd be fun to have a 7-day weekend, wouldn't it be? Johnny G's retired, but it doesn't feel like a 7-day weekend, though, as we continue here. And let's stay in the year 1962 and fill a request for listener Edmund Williams. I think he said he was working, and he has a busy job. He does. But maybe he's tuned in. He will definitely listen on the archive. Again, if you missed any of the show, you can always come back and check it out on the archive, as long as the copyright police don't come out like they did last week. They kind of like, and then they posted it. That makes 0 cents, except to piss off the listeners is what it does, and your host, Johnny G. It's pretty bad when you're going to shut down my show in midstream, but that's what they do here. This is the platform, but this is a request for Edmund Williams, and he's a big fan of Sam Cooke, who I think just had a birthday on the a week ago, on the 15th, I think, would have been his birthday, unfortunately, but died way too young. But had 24 releases on the RCA record label. This is his 10th release, a tune he wrote, produced by Hugo and Luigi. This is arranged by Renee Hall, and this did chart number 21 on Cashbox, number 12 on the Billboard chart, and this was a big number 2 record on the R&B chart, and this was number 1 also on WUST in Bethesda, Maryland. The great Sam Cooke from September 62 on RCA. It's called Nothing Can Change This Love. This is for Edmund Williams in Queens.
If I go a million miles away, I'd write a letter each and every day. 'Cause honey, nothing can ever change this love I have for you. Make me weep, and you can make me cry. See me coming, and you can pass me by. But honey, nothing can ever change this love I have for you. Lord, you're the apple of my eye, your cherry pie, and oh, your cake and ice cream, and all your sugar and spice, and everything nice. You're the girl of my dreams. But if you wanted to leave me and roam, when you got back, I'd just say welcome home. 'Cause honey, nothing can ever change this love I have for you. Nothing can ever change the love I have for you.
There you go. That's by request for Edmund Williams. Joe, I have another Sam Cooke record for you, I think. It was Charlene said it was a flip side of Shake. I don't know if this was it, unless Charlene messed it up, I don't know. But as September 62, Sam Cooke on the RCA record label, Nothing Can Change This Love. And Edmund also requested the flip side, which is up-tempo. Let's turn it over, and I'll tell you what it is. Okay. Now, the flip side, also written by Sam Cooke, and again produced by Hugo and Luigi, and arranged by Renee Hall. This charted also number 70 on Billboard, number 3 on the R&B chart, and a big number 1 record on WXLW in St. Louis, Missouri from September 62. The flip side of Nothing Can Change This Love. It's called Somebody Have Mercy.
Somebody have mercy and tell me what is wrong with me. Somebody have mercy and tell me what is wrong with me. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know how I stand the things this woman do to me. But oh, let me tell you, I'm going down to the bus station with a suitcase in my hand. Yes, I am. I'm going down to the bus station with a suitcase in my hand. Yes, I am. I'm gonna grab me an armful of Greyhound and ride just as far as I can and blow that thing for me now. Yeah. And yeah, 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 now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me tell you one more time. Somebody have mercy. I wonder what is wrong with me. Lord have mercy. Somebody have mercy. I wonder what is wrong with me. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know how I stand the things this woman do to me. Blow that one more time while I tell them I'm standing here wondering, baby, will a matchbox hold my clothes? Yes, I am. Standing wondering, baby, will a matchbox hold my clothes? Yes, I am. Oh, I got a long way to get there, and I got a short time to go. One more time.
There you go. It's Windspin there, requested by listener Edmund Williams in Queens, New York. That is Sam Cooke, September 1962 release on the RCA record label. That is the flip side of Nothing Can Change This Love, a song entitled Somebody Have Mercy. There you go. Sam Cooke will be returning with another request soon as we continue here. And let's fill a request for, I think, Ron Harry. I saw you in the chat room. I hope you're still here. I saw you in there. I'm checking these requests here for people that show up in the chat room there. I'll play them if I see you in chat. And I think I saw Ron earlier in the program here. So if Ron, if you were there, I'm going to play this song for you as we head to Philadelphia, PA again. This gal born Dion LaRue. She had 13 releases for the Cameo record label between 1962 and 1966. Now, you know her debut single. I think it really became her signature song. It was a big, big hit in the year, I think, 1962, called Mashed Potato Time. But Ron requested her 12th release, a song written by Jimmy Bishop and Kenny Gamble. This is also produced by Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff, and this charted number 78 on Billboard, 37 on the Billboard R&B chart, and this was a big number one record out on the West Coast in Los Angeles on KDAY, a big number 3 there. This is going out to Ron Harry in our YouTube chat room, September 65, Miss Dee Dee Sharp. Dee Dee Sharp on Cameo Records. It's called I Really Love You. Well, they're really liking that one there in the YouTube chat room there. The sound of Miss Dee Dee Sharp. Dee Dee Sharp from September 1965 on the Cameo record label. I Really Love You is the name of the tune. That one there going out to listener Ron Harry in our YouTube chat room. Again, if you have a request, you can send it to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is because Charlene sometimes misses a lot of stuff in the chat room. I mean, I got to be thankful that I still have somewhat of a photographic memory because I'm there. I said, Charlene, I said, I saw the Manhattans in the box. Didn't somebody request the Manhattans last week? Because sometimes she doesn't see it. And if I don't get the email, I gotta follow up on Charlene, as she does a lot for the program here. She's my administrative assistant, so I need a helper. I can't do it. I'm not able to attend to the show until at least midday every day of the week because I take care of two elderly parents that are here in the house. That my mother is watching the show. She's the biggest fan of she's my biggest fan, and they're really good. But on some of the heavy things they can't do, so I have to prepare all those things. So I lose half of the day to prepare. So I need someone to help me. I wish I had some elves to help me here file my records, but. That is because Barbara was supposed to come over the other day, but I don't know, the snow or the cold or whatever, so she didn't do that. But anyway, there you go, the great Dee Dee Sharp. Let us continue here, and let's fill a request for listener Chris Reed in our YouTube chat room. This next artist, originally from Winterville, Mississippi, but he was raised in Chicago, Illinois, first recording back in 1959 for the Mercury record label. I have featured that song on my Saturday night program. But he would sign with OK Records in 1962, would have 18 releases on the OK record label between 62 and 68. Now, Chris Reed requested his 10th, a tune written by Curtis Mayfield. There you go. Curtis Mayfield, produced by Carl David and Curtis Mayfield. And this is arranged by Riley Hampton. This did chart on Billboard. This was a number 40 record on Billboard, number 20 on the Billboard R&B chart, and a big number 8 record if you were tuned into WAME in Miami, Florida, from February 65. This is Major Lance. Major Lance on OK Records, going out to Chris Reed. It's called Come See for Chris.
To come and see what the music has done to me. I just started not so very long. It seems to come out on its own. Come now, little lady, see me mashed potato. My feet gonna say as I do the New York journey.
There you go with the great sound of Major Lance. Major Lance from February 1965. That's on the OK record label. That's going out to Chris Reed in our YouTube chat room. Come See is the name of the tune. Come see what Johnny G is putting down here on a Wednesday evening. Hope you're digging on all these cool Soul 45s out of my collection. If you are, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that bell. You have to be signed in to YouTube, though, to do that. But many are not signed in, and that's okay. It really is. And if you have a request, send it to me at vinyltreasures@AOL.com. Let's continue here. Let's fill a request for listener Busta Bass, as we have the Big O here in the house. Of course, talking about Otis Redding, signed with Volt Records in late 1962, would have 19 releases on the Volt label. Now, Busta requested his 6th. It's a song he wrote. This charted number 70 on the Billboard chart, number 6 on the Billboard R&B chart, and a big number 1 record on WUST in Bethesda, Maryland. You may notice a pattern on a lot of the songs that I play, that they were in test markets in many of the major cities. And This was a number one on WUST from September 64. The great Otis Redding on Volt Records for Busta Bass. It's called Chained and Bound.
Darling, you made me change my mind. Can't go no further because you got me chained and bound. Taller than the tallest pine, sweeter than a grape on the vine. Can't go no further because you got me chained and bound. So glad, I'm so glad, I'm so glad. Oh, I don't have to worry no more. Oh, man, man, man. Baby, somebody, somebody. What kind of life is this that I'm a living? Oh Lord, what kind of love is this you're trying to give me? I feel like standing up and telling the world I'm changed to your love. Darling, oh, don't break this little heart of mine. There's no greater love than this love of yours and mine. Whoa. You walk with your head in the sky. Darling, don't ever pass me by. I ain't going no further, 'cause you got me chained and bound. Oh, now. So glad, I'm so glad, I'm so glad. Lord, I don't have to worry no more. Oh, she got me chained to her love. I don't want to be taken away. Oh, I'm chained in a little bound right now. I'm chained to your love. I don't want to be taken away. Ooh, just a little bit of salt.
There you go, the great Otis Redding there by request for Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. September 64 release, Chained and Bound is the name of the tune. That one there on the Volt record label. We continue here for a Wednesday evening. Let's fill a request for listener George Chestnut, this gal from the UK, and recorded for originally here in the States on the Philips record label. Then she signed with Atlantic Records, had 12 releases on the Atlantic label. This was her 6th release. This was actually a cover tune. This was first recorded by Jerry Butler. Came out in August of 1969 on the Mercury record label, a tune written by Kenny Gamble, Teresa Bell, and Jerry Butler. But she would record this. They released it in October of 1969. This is produced by Roland Chambers, arranged by Robert Martin. This charted number 24 on the Billboard chart, number 1 on WNIO in Youngstown, Ohio. The late, great Dusty Springfield on Atlantic Records. Let's give a listen to her rendition of the tune, A Brand New Me. This is going out to George Chestnut.
This is my same old car in my same old shoes. I was the same old me with the same old blues. Then you touched my life just by holding my hand. Now I look in the mirror and see brand new girl. I got a brand new walk, a brand new smile. Since I met you, baby, I got a brand new style. Just because share the same old sins. I tell the same old jokes, give the same old grin, but now the jokes sound new, and the laughter does too. Every day of my life is fresh as morning dew. Just because of you, boy, just because of you, just because of you, boy, just because of you, just because of you, boy, just because of you. I go to the same old places, see the same old faces, look at the same old skies, see them all with brand new eyes. Brand new, brand new, brand new, brand new.
Cover tunes here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go. That one there going out to George Chestnut. That is the great Dusty Springfield there, October 1969 release for the Atlantic record label. Her rendition of the Jerry Butler tune, Brand New Me, is the name of the tune. Let us continue here with the requests. And as Dusty Springfield was from the UK, I have a number of UK listeners that tune into the program both live and on the archive. And Judith Rubra, she tunes into the program on the archive. So thank you, Judith, for listening in on the archive and all your kind comments on the YouTube wall there, Johnny G's YouTube wall. And last week I played a OJ's record, which I think probably triggered this tune for her. And this is a request for Jude's. And I like this, and this is another cover song. I really like this version, though. This song first recorded back in 1962. Benny Spellman did it on the Minute record label. And but for some reason, I like this version better. This charted number 52 on Cashbox, 48 on Billboard, 28 on the R&B chart, and a big number 7 record if you were tuned into WAVX in New Haven, Connecticut. This group originally from Canton, Ohio, first recording as the Mascots on the King record label. Then they would change their name to the OJs in 1961. This is their 7th of 14 on the Imperial record label. It features Eddie Levert on lead from April 65. Going out to Judith, the OJs on Imperial, their rendition of the tune Lipstick Traces, parentheses, on a Cigarette.
Your pretty brown eyes, your wavy hair. I won't go home no more 'cause you're not there. I'm telling you now, like I told you before, I'm so in love with you. Don't leave me no more. Lipstick traces on a cigarette. Every memory lingers with me, yeah. I've got it bad, like I told you before. I'm so in love with you. Don't leave me no more. Leave me no more. Won't you come on? Won't you come on? Won't you come back home? Won't you come back home? I'm crazy about you, can't do without you. Won't you come back home? Lipstick traces on a cigarette. Every memory lingers with me, yeah. I've got it bad, like I told you
As going out to Jude's in the UK, early OJ's there, April 1965 release. That's their 7th of 14 for the Imperial record banner, Lipstick Traces on a Cigarette, a covering of the Benny Spellman tune. Now, there is a clip of them lip-syncing that on the Shivery Show out in California. Pretty cool clip of them doing that. Johnny G here on a Wednesday, playing your requests as we continue here. And let's fill a request for listener David Silberg. Now, played this group's debut single last week. David requested their tune, I Love You More. This great group originally from Harlem, New York. This is their follow-up. This is their second release, their second of 6 on Joe Evans's Carnival record label. It's the A-side, I think, was called Peeping Through the Window. That was the A-side. But this is the flip side, which is a cool tune from April 67, going out to David Silberg in our YouTube chat room. Lee Williams and the Cymbals on Carnival Records. The song is called Lost Love on Carnival for David.
Lost love, lost love.
There stands my girl on the other side of the street, standing there with another guy. Gave her all the love that I had, then I find I've lost my love. Hey!
Lost love,
Lost love. I was her puppet, even a toy. She treat me like a little baby boy. Reach out for me, and I'll be there. Oh, my darling, I see that you don't care. Hey!
lost love,
I bought her clothes and gave her money. Girl, you never miss a good thing until it's gone. And listen to your friends and what they say. Believe me, darling, things never be the same old way. But oh, my little darling, you never treat her the same way, baby. Oh, my little darling, because she knows I love her so. I had a friend who lived next door. He's the one that stole my girl. Now listen, you never treat her the same way I did, baby. But oh, listen, darling, now dig this. When you get sick, and he knows that you're sick, he never stand by you and make you well, baby. Now when you're cold and need to be warm, baby, he leave you there if you will never live, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Now, baby, if you give me another chance, oh, baby, I'll love you till the end of time, baby. I'm lost in love once in a lifetime, baby.
The April 1967 release there for Lee Williams and the Cymbals. That one there by request for listener David Silberg. Lost Love is the name of the tune. Now, Evan Blatt in our YouTube, Johnny G can take instant requests on flip sides of records. That I can do. I just can't take new requests. So if you give me a new request, I can't do it. I got to go down to the No Humidity Basement. That's down 3 flights of stairs. That's never going to work. But that's why you got to give me your requests in advance. I'll hold them if you're going to be in the chat room. Like, I got a bunch of requests here that I'm holding for people that have come into they may come in there in different time zones, so they may come in later in the program. So if I see you here, sometimes I don't. That's why I asked Charlene, did I miss anybody that I didn't say hi to that's in the chat room that I can play their requests? So sometimes I don't know that. So at least if you make yourself aware to me that you're there, then I will feature it for you, at least live. Lots of people have to leave, and they say, just play the record. I'll tune in on the archive, which is all good too. So as YouTube posts up my archive almost immediately right after I close down the show. We'll see. We just don't want no copyright police around. So Evan requested the flip side of this, which I will gladly play. So let's flip it over here. This is the intended A side here. Lee Williams and the Cymbals. This is the flip side of Lost Love from April '67 on Joe Evans' Carnival label. By request, instant requests for Evan Blatt in our YouTube chat room. It's called Peeping Through the Window for Evan.
I saw him take you in his arms. I was peeping through the window. Peeping through the window. I saw you give him all your sweet charms. I was peeping through the window. Peeping through the window. No use in lying. No use in crying. Girl, I've been aspiring, yeah. I was born yeah, baby. Your eyes were glowing with happiness. I was peeping through the window. As you kissed him with tenderness, I was peeping through the window. No use in crying. No use still lying, yeah. Girl, I've been aspiring, yeah. I was peeping through the window. Peeping through the window, yeah, yeah, baby. Hey, girl, it hurts me. 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 No use in crying. No use denying, yeah. 'Cause girl, I've been aspiring, yeah. I was peeping through the window. Peeping through the window, yeah, yeah, baby. Peeping through the window. Hey, baby. Hey, love. I've been a peeping. I've been aspiring. No use in crying. No use denying.
April 1967 release there for Lee Williams and the Cymbals. That's their second release on the Carnival record label. Great two-sided 45, I have to say. That one there requested. Instant request for Evan Blatt in our YouTube chat room. Peeping Peeping Through the Window is the name of the tune. And prior to that, we played a request for listener David Silberg, Lost Love, a great up-tempo tune by Lee Williams and the Cymbals. The copyright police are out in full force here on that song. So you got to click the hearts, those of you that are in my chat room there, to distract them. Tell them to go pound salt or something. But anyway, let us continue here. And let's fill a request for listener Edmund Williams now. Is this singer, you know this singer from Prattville, Alabama, began recording as a member of the Falcons that recorded for the Lupine record label. And he went solo in, 62, on the Correct Tone record label. But I think I featured, Edmund loves this artist, as many of us do. And I featured his releases also on the Double L record label. I think that was last week. Adrian requested one by him on Double L Records. But he would sign with Atlantic Records in 1964, had 32 releases through 1972. Now, Edmund requested both sides of this 45. This is the A side, his 11th release, a tune he wrote with Jerry Wexler. This charted number 55 on Billboard, number 10 on the R&B chart, and a big number 2 record on WIGO in Atlanta, Georgia from May 67. The Wicked Wilson Pickett by request for Edmund Williams on Atlantic Records. It's called Soul Dance number 3 for Edmund.
Talking about all the brand new dances, but I got 3 that I'm gonna do for you. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna start with a dance now, baby. Call it boogaloo. You know that one, don't you? Everybody's grooving, baby. It's gonna groove you too. Lord have mercy.
There you go. Now, since everybody's hip is out of joint now as we do the shingling, how do you even do that dance? I don't even know how to. I think the flip side's easier to dance to, in my opinion. I would say that. But there you go. That's by request For Edmund Williams in Queens, New York, May 67, the Wicked Wilson Pickett on Atlantic Records. Soul Dance Number 3 is the name of the tune. Also requested the flip side of this 45, which is a side that I like better, in my opinion. But let us flip the 45 over here and give a listen to the B-side here. This tune written by Rudy Clark, and this side did chart also, number 70 on the Billboard chart, number 26 on the R&B chart, and this was a number 16 on WOKJ in Jackson, Mississippi. Let's go back to May of 67, the flip side of Soul Dance number 1. This is Wilson Pickett for Edmund Williams. It's called You Can't Stand Alone for Edmund.
1, 2, 1, 2. Somebody broke your heart once before, yeah. Now you claim you don't want love no more. Listen, girl, hear what I say, yeah. How long do you think you can go on this way? You know you can't stand alone, no matter how you try. Got to have somebody that love goes for you and I.
Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody.
Under the sun,
Everybody needs
you can't stand alone. Hey! Love brought you heartaches sometime so wrong, yeah. Don't let it turn your heart into stone. I love you, baby. This you can recognize, yeah. I see a spark of love deep in your eyes. You know you can't stand alone, no matter how you try. Got to have somebody that love goes for you and I.
Everybody needs somebody.
What's for you now?
Everybody needs somebody.
Under the sun,
Everybody needs
you
somebody.
got it alone. Lord have mercy. Love brought you misery. That may be true, yeah. But that is something we all go through. Lord, come put your hand in mine and don't look back, yeah. Let's fall in love, baby. That's where it's at now. You know we can't stand alone, no matter how we try. Got to have somebody that love goes for you and I.
Everybody needs somebody.
You now.
Everybody needs
Gotta
somebody.
have somebody.
Everybody needs somebody.
You gotta have it.
Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody.
What's the mean now? Gotta have a love now. Hey, get it.
Everybody needs somebody.
You gotta have it.
Everybody needs somebody.
You gotta have it. I gotta have it.
There you go, the Wicked Wilson Pickett there by request for listener Edmund Williams. As the Copyright Police, they coming out again. I don't like it. We got to like slow it down with them, because if they're out too long, they're going to shut my stream down, and we do not want that. But there you go. That is the B-side there to his, what did I say? Of his 11th release for the Atlantic record label, song entitled You Can't Stand Alone. Prior to that, we heard Soul Dance number 3, Wilson Pickett on the Atlantic label from May 67 for listener Edmund Williams. This, I guess, is a good time than any to read this station notification for Oldies and More Radio, as Oldies and More Radio is looking for to add a few new disc jockeys to our staff. So if you are interested in becoming a member of the Oldies and More disc jockey team to broadcast a live radio show, they're looking for live radio, not podcasts, even though my show does go podcast, but live like I do it here. And I'm broadcasting both on Oldies and More and also live on YouTube. You need to contact our station head, Joe T, at Joe Joe TRE, Joe Tree Questline, JoeTreQuestline, Joe Tree Questline at gmail.com. Now you can also contact another DJ here on the on Oldies and More, DJ Cosmos, as Cosmos Request, COSMOSREQUEST, and he's at gmail.com also. And they'll get back to you as quickly as possible. You can also contact me, Johnny G, at Vinyltreasures at AOL.com. I will relay your message. And Oldies and More is the place to be as we bring the best in music from the 50s through the 70s to the world that it is. And Johnny G is presenting to the world, both on Oldies and More and also live on YouTube. So thank you all for being here and for the great response that I get from the listeners with all the subscribers that has come onto the program since, I guess, I remember when I just had 500. Now I'm pushing 2,500 here, 2,500, and it's fantastic that I do. So getting lots of requests. Again, if you have a request, you can email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the contact number. And one of my loyal listeners who tunes in Mexico with every show is Adrian, and this is a request for Adrian as... wait, it's not on this page. I got cheat notes here. See my cheat notes that I type up? These are my cheat notes. So this is a request for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room as we go to Philadelphia. This girl group first recording for the Chestnut record label. I think it was in either a late 62 or early 63. Now, Sheila Ferguson was a member of this group, but not with this release, Charlene. She was with the original group because she broke away to record. She was recording solo in 1964. But other members of this group were Jeannie Scott, who I think is doing lead on this, Yvonne Brown, and some gal by the name of Barbara. Collectively, they were known as the Kittens, and they did 3 on Don White's Don L label. This is their first, and it features a Jeannie Scott on lead. This is from 1964, and this is for Adrian. He likes the girl group sounds. Let's give a listen to the Kittens on Don L Records. The song is called Walter. This is for Adrian.
Walter,
There you go. That's going out to Adrian in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of the Kittens there. The Kittens from 1964. That's their first of three on Donnell Records out of Philadelphia. Walter is the name of the tune. Do we have any Walters in the chat room there? Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for a Wednesday evening. Let's fill a request now for listener Chris Reed for this singer from Portsmouth, Virginia. First recording back in 1954 when he was just 12 years old on a label called Mechanic Records as Little Jerry. He would later record as Little Jerry Williams. Now this song first issued, well, I should say, this is the original release of the song. Wait a minute. Well, Charlene, you have the Loma release there, but this is the original release that I'm featuring it on the Southern Sound record label, which came out in September of 1964. And this tune produced by Frank Slay, who I think owned this label, Southern Sound Records. And this song bubbled under at number 102, was number 9 on number 9 on KXOK in St. Louis, Missouri from October of 1964. Anybody familiar with Swamp Dogg? Well, before he was Swamp Dogg, this was him, Little Jerry Williams. This is going out to listener Chris Reed. Little Jerry Williams on the Southern Sound label. It's called I'm the Lover Man.
To make you happy as I can. Your days won't be lonely, your nights never blue. I'll be here to love you, I'll stand by you. So don't you worry, baby, there's no need to cry. I told you that I love you, mama, and that's no lie. I'm your lover man. You're the kind of girl that I've been looking for, the kind that I can worship, love and adore. I'll always be here at your beck and call. You don't ever have to worry. I'm gonna love you so. I'll never, 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 I'll never let you go. I'm the lover man. Oh, oh,
There you go. That's going out to Chris Reed in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Little Jerry Williams. Would later on record as Swamp Dogg. That one there from October 60. I don't know if it was September 64 on the Southern Sound record label. I'm the Lover Man is the name of the tune. That one there picked up in the wild for a quarter. Can't go wrong. Yeah, a lot of these records on the 60s show I did pick up in my early travels. You see, I'm a big I was a big rhythm and blues group harmony collector when I first started collecting, although I was buying all records when I used to go out on the prowl. I had no money. I was in college. I just bought a 71 rusted out trunk Chevy Impala. I was a senior in high school, and with the money I got from graduation, because I was going to start at Pace University, I took the I was a CPA prep. I wanted to be a certified public accountant. Thank goodness I did not. But I still stayed in the accounting field. But then as I made more money, then the dealers started to attack me with their records, and I just couldn't resist. And the addiction started. That's how I became addicted. But I was picking up records all along, things I didn't know, learned a lot. And then when I learned I couldn't get every record on every label because I was going to run out of space. So the entire basement is filled to the ceiling with, I have 3, I bought them in Home Depot, industrial shelving, 1, 2, 3 shelves, and I'm able to stack 2 boxes. There's a lot of boxes there. My father made shelves all around the basement, and it's the no humidity basement. So that's why it takes me so long to find a lot of the 60s records. They're down in that basement in the boxes. But I do, with Charlene's help. She's working on the research and putting all that information together, and we sit down together to put the show together. So let us continue here. And fill a request for listener Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room. Interesting request for this singer, and I was surprised I had this record, but I did. But again, like I said, pick this up for $1 or less on the Epic label. This gal from Newton, Massachusetts, her real name, Florence Catherine Courier, but she recorded as Jane Morgan. She dates back, I think, to 1954 on the Cap record label. Tons of releases on Cap. She also recorded for Colpix. And again, this one's on Epic Records. This is actually her first of 9 for the Epic label, and this is produced by Manny Kellum. And again, I guess the reason I took this was it had Tico Wilshire on the label, so I'm going to buy any record that has him as a band leader or a writer or a arranger, as there are many others that when you're a collector, you take note of when you see these records in the wild. But this did chart. This charted on WARM. Where is that? In Pennsylvania somewhere. This is from June of 65 by request for Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room. Jane Morgan on Epic Records. The song, it's not the Chantel song, but it's the same title. The song is called Maybe. This is for Warren.
Maybe you say that you don't love me, and maybe I say that I don't care, but really I'm certain that you need me, and really I want you to be there, 'cause I know that life without you, all my life without you, would be so empty and bare. I wanna say I love you, and I feel that you're the same. Why do we keep
you go. Big production sound there with some group backing her up there, too. That's the sound. That's a Jane Morgan, believe it or not. June 1965 by request for Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room on the Epic record label. Maybe is the name of the tune. Maybe the copyright police will leave Johnny G alone. As we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, let's fill a request now for listener Frank Gingaro. This is a duet. These artists you all know. This release on the Brunswick label from 1962, but this it's a male-female duet, and the male, he was first a member of Billy Ward and his Dominoes, and then he went solo, signing with Brunswick Records. And his name is Jackie Wilson. Now, she began recording way back when, not for Federal, Charlene, she goes further back than that, but her name is Linda Hopkins. Now, together, Jackie Wilson and Linda Hopkins, they did 3 for the Brunswick record label, and this was their first of 3, a tune written by Jackie Wilson and Alonzo Tucker. This is directed by Dick Jacobs. This charted number 19 on WVOL if you were listening in Nashville, Tennessee from March 62. For listener Frank Gingaro, Jackie Wilson and Linda Hopkins, it's called I Found Love.
Well, I remember, baby, it was a long time ago. Said you didn't want me hanging around no more. Let me tell you, things have changed, and I feel all right. I done found myself a baby to love me day and night. Hey, 'cause I found love. I found love. I found love. I found love. I hope you got the message and you know what I mean. Strange things are happening, baby. Things you never seen. And I feel alright, Jackie. I no longer ought to lie. And I don't have to worry about dogging all around. 'Cause I found love. I found love. I found love. I found love. Oh, yeah.
Now when I say, she does,
Yes, I do.
and when I say, that girl does,
I really do.
and when I say,
That girl talks,
and I know,
bye, bye, baby. This looks like the end. I done found myself a woman.
a lover and a friend.
Next time you see me, Jackie, things won't be the same. All right, I'll have myself a new man, and he'll have a new name. I found love. I found love. It's all right, all right. Yeah, baby. Found you somebody. She's all right, she's all right.
Duets here on the All 60s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there by request for listener Frank Gingaro, March 62, Jackie Wilson and Linda Hopkins. Yes, with an S. Linda Hopkins. on the Brunswick record label, their first of 3 that they did together. I saw another one in the box. A song entitled I Found Love is the name of the tune. Hopefully you found Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show. I know a lot of the people that have contacted me, and why don't you send me an email at vinyltreasures@aol.com. Tell me how you found out about the program. I don't always ask the listeners that communicate with me. Some of them do. They say, I'm so thankful that your show came up on my suggestions. Now, with artificial intelligence, with YouTube, of course, the one thing they don't do right is identify the copyright songs. That is a mistake that they do. Well, they don't do that very well. But I think with their algorithm, that a lot of people are discovering the show as the show is now broadening out to, I don't know how they do it, but that is the case. So you can watch me in the privacy of your own home on your iTV or your phone or your tablet or your PC. You can. So thank you all for being here. This entertainment, and I guess I told them, don't shut me down because this is an historical show. This is like I'm teaching a class at Westchester Community College where Barbara teaches speech. She's going to teach marketing too, I think, or something with advertising, I think. But this is an educational program also, so I tell them, don't shut me down. I'm playing original records here. You can actually see the product that I paid for that we're listening to. But anyway, I digress. Let us continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, and let's fill a request for listener Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. This singer from Coahoma County, Mississippi, first recording in the gospel field in the early 1960s, but he would sign with Doc Russell's Gold Wax label in 1964. He'd had 14 releases on the Gold Wax label through 1969. Now, Busta requested his 13th, and this is actually a cover song, a song first done by the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees did this first in 1967 on the Atco record label. This tune produced by a Quentin Klauch and Clinton Klauch and Rudolph, no last name, Charlene, just Rudolph, okay. And this charted number 10. This was a number 10 record on WOOK in Washington, D.C. Didn't I mention them earlier in the show? I think I did. This is from March 69, going out to Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. James Carr on Gold Wax Records and his rendition of the tune, To Love Somebody. Here we go for Busta Bass.
There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shines on me. I want my life to be here with you, to live with you. There's a way everybody say I got to do each and everything. What good will it bring if I can't have you? If I can't have you, baby, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my prayers, I see your face again. God knows I pray every night. Woman, how could you be so blind? Yeah. When I'm so sad, so doggone sad. I'm a man. Can't you see that's what I am? What I live and breathe for you. What good would
somebody the way I love you. Yeah, 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 yeah. You don't know what it's like. Just don't know what it's like. I need you. I love you. I got to have you. Day and night. I need you. I love you. Always thinking of you.
Cover tunes here on the Vinyltreasure Show. A great rendition there, cover of the Bee Gees tune. That's James Carr. That's by request for Busta Bass, March '69 on a Gold Wax record label. To Love Somebody is the name of the tune. They like that one there in the YouTube chat room. Let's backtrack for a bit, although I have to say that Frank Chingaro, who requested that Jackie Wilson and Linda Hopkins, did also mention the flip side of the record too, by the way. So he did request that too, but also I saw it, Charlene told me that also David Silberg wanted to hear the flip side too. So we're going to play it for both those fellas there. From let's go back to flip over Jackie Wilson and Linda Hopkins, I Found a Love on the Brunswick label from March '62. Give a listen to the flip side here. We'll send it out to Frank Chingaro and David Silberg in our chat room. It's called There's Nothing Like Love.
Some people search for diamonds and gold. Yeah, 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 yeah.
But oh, when you got love, real true love, you got a web
untold. There ain't nothing in the world like love. In this whole wide world, you may be happy, living in style, but that kind of joy only lasts a while. Then the money may play an important part, but it can't buy you welcome from the heart.
I know, that's why I say no, no,
No, no,
no, no,
no, no.
no, 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 no,
It ain't nothing in the world like love.
There's nothing like
Oh, Jackie, let me tell you now, love is what makes the world go round. Love will pick you up when you feel real down. Love will make you want to jump and to shout when you don't know what you're shouting about. Love is what will make you do more and more. Love makes the time on a hugger sure. I know, that's why I'm saying no, 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 there ain't nothing in the world like love. Let me tell you, there's nothing like love.
oh, yeah,
There's nothing like love.
there ain't nothing like love. You witness there's nothing like love. In the whole wide world.
Big old wide world.
There you go. That is the B-side there to the first of three for Jackie Wilson and Linda Hopkins on the Brunswick record label. That one there by request for David Silberg. Also, we'll send it out to Frank Chingaro. There's Nothing Like Love. And we also want to wish a happy birthday to Frank Chingaro, celebrating a birthday today on January 22nd. So a happy birthday, Frank. I have a record for you, and we'll send this one out to Frank on his birthday today. This versatile singer of jazz, wait, Charlene, really? Jazz, opera, and blues is from Clairton, Pennsylvania. She would have her first concert in opera at age 9, and she acted on Broadway in Broadway plays in New York. Her first release was back in 1962 for the Time record label. That's actually a good record too, by the way. Then in 1963, she had a release on the Sahara label, which I do have, and she did 2 on United Artists. This is her first. A tune written and produced by Norman Blagman, arranged by Gary Sherman, from December 64. Let's give a listen to Marva Josie. Marva Josie on United Artists. And I'm going to send this one out to Frank Chingaro in our chat room, celebrating a birthday today. The song is called Birthday Fella for Frank.
My baby was having a birthday party while I was out of town. Well, I thought if I flew in for his party, it would be the biggest surprise he ever got, and it was. Why did everyone stop talking the minute they saw me coming in? And why's my birthday fella looking so scared? Looking so scared. And who's that gal kissing him? Someone please break the silence. This ain't no way to welcome a friend. Why ain't my birthday fella running to me? Running to me. And who's that gal kissing him? I'm putting 2 and 2 together, and it ain't coming out. And Daddy's birthday cake, he's got sitting on his lap. And I'm getting sore. Please everyone don't start leaving. This party's just gonna begin. 'Cause I'm going over and blow out those candles right now. Candles right now. For that gal kissing him. Give me a light, somebody, quick. For that gal. I'm gonna tear that wig off of your head, yes I am. There's gonna be trouble now, yes it is. Oh, my birthday fella. For that gal. My birthday fella.
There you go. That's Miss Marva Josie there. Marva Josie, her first of 2 on the United Artists records from December 64. We'll send that one out to Frank Chingaro, celebrating a birthday this January 22nd, 2025. Birthday Fella for Frank Chingaro. Let us continue here. Let's go back to a Sam Cooke request, this time for Oldies Fan, a.k.a. Joseph Smith, in our YouTube chat room. Now, last week, Joe requested the flip side of this 45, his 24th release for the RCA record label, called Shake. This is the flip side. His, wait a minute. You got the 24th, and then you have the 18th. No, I don't know. But anyway, this charted number 31 on Billboard, number 31 on Billboard, number 9 on the R&B chart, and this was a number 2 on WWIN in Baltimore, Maryland. This is from December 64 for Joseph Smith, a.k.a. Oldies Fan, as Sam Cooke returns on RCA, December 64. It's called A Change Is Gonna Come. This is for Joe.
like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there've been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will.
There you go. That's by request for our oldies fan, a.k.a. Joseph Smith, in our YouTube chat room. They like that tune there in our chat room there. The great Sam Cooke, December 1964 on RCA Records, A Change Is Gonna Come. That is the flip side of Shake. And David Silberg points out that today would have been Sam Cooke's 94th birthday. And I didn't know that. My father's birthday is coming up February 4th. And he was born the same year, 1931. So they are, wow, they would have been the same age. But anyway, let us continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. And let's fill a request for listener Bill Olb in New Jersey. This is early Ronettes. They signed with Colpix Records in 1961 as Ronnie and the Relatives. And I think their first release was on Colpix, and they did three more on, well, I should say their other on May. Then three were releases as the Ronettes, one on Colpix and two more on May. A total of three early ones before they went over to Phil Spector. This is from March of 1963. This write-up, Charlene, this copy thing not good for this write-up. This one arranged by Bert Keys. It features Ronnie Bennett on lead. This charted number 42 on WORC in Worcester, Massachusetts. And this is going out to listener Bill O. March 63, the Ronettes on May Records. Not an easy record to find, folks. The song is called Memory. This is for Bill O.
Walks we used to take, the memories of moonlight on the lake, the memory of violets in the spring, the memories of songs we used to sing, the memory of dancing close to you, the memories of candlelight memories of lips that used to thrill, the memories of tears on Heartbreak Hill. Do-do-do, I lie awake the night through with the memory of you. I remember the walks we used to take. I remember the moonlight on the lake. I remember the violets in the spring and the songs we used to sing. The memory of counting stars at night, the memories of arms that held me tight, the memory of your last Valentine, the memory of love that once was mine. Do-do-do, I lie awake the night through with the memory of you. The memory of you. The memory of you. The memory of you.
There you go. That's when they're going out to listener Bill Olb. That's early Ronettes. Early Ronettes. Ronnie Spector. No, not Ronnie Spector. She wasn't Ronnie Spector till April 14th of 1968 when she married Phil Spector. She was known as Ronnie Bennett, very young Ronnie Bennett there, March 63. It's on the May record label. Memory is the name of the tune. I have this on a promo and a stock copy. I think they're, I don't know if this is their, I think the other one is much harder than this one, if I'm not mistaken. But there you go for Mr. Bill Olb in New Jersey. Let's continue here. Here's another rare 45, this time for listener Adrian Viterbo. Now, this listener, how about this singer, Johnny? This singer from Delano. Did I say that right, folks, in California? Delano? Is it Delano or Delano? Delano, California. His real name is Ramon Jimenez, but he recorded as Little Ray. Now, he made his debut in 1961 on the Dore record label with a song called, well, his rendition of the tune, There Is Something on Your Mind, which I don't think I have. But in 1963, well, I should say in 64, he signed with Tony Hilder's Impact label and had 2 releases on the label. This is his second release, and this is a cover tune. Of course, this song first recorded earlier in 64 by The Temptations on the Gordy label, a tune written by Smokey Robinson and Ronald White. This is from 1964, Little Ray and the Midnighters on Impact Records by request for Adrian Viterbo, listening in Mexico. Their rendition of the tune, My Girl.
Nothing you could say could tear me away from my girl. Nothing you could do, 'cause I'm stuck right through with my girl. I'm sticking to my girl like a stem to a letter, like birds of a feather we
Now, Johnny G totally messed that up. Well, I would drop that record too, which I thought it cracked. It did not, thank goodness. But so here it is. Here's the tough thing. So the song, the song title is "My Girl." So when you see Smokey Robinson as the writer, you're thinking possibly that this is the Temptation song, but no, it's the male rendition of the Mary Wells "My Guy" song. That's what it's called, "My Girl." So that is really what the confusing thing was for Johnny G at this point. And Charlene didn't hear the record, so she didn't know. This was probably. I don't think she didn't know. I don't think I've ever played this side. I played the flip side of this record, I think, in the past. But anyway, there you go. That's for Adrian Viterbo. This is not an easy record to find, I will tell you that much. Spence sold me both of his releases on this California Impact record label. So there you go for Adrian Viterbo. That is Little Ray and the Midnighters from 1964 on Impact Records. The cover of the Mary Wells tune in the male sense. So not My Guy, My Girl. Although you don't know nowadays. But anyway, I will not digress. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener David Silberg, as he requested the Drifters. So many great releases, great lead singers, I should say, of the Drifters. Clyde McPhatter, the first, Benny King, Charlie Thomas, Rudy Lewis, Johnny Moore, Johnny Lee Williams, Bobby Hendricks, all great singers that went on to solo careers. And they had 48 releases on the Atlantic label between 1953 and 1971. Now, David requested their 44th release, a tune written by Ernie Sheldon, Frank Hamilton. This one produced by Tom Dowd, and this is actually a cover tune. This song was first done back earlier in 1966, July of 66, by Debbie Laurie Kaye, Kaye, on Columbia Records. But let's give a listen to this version done by the Drifters. It features Johnny Moore on lead. This did chart number 62 on Billboard, 37 on the R&B chart, and a big number 6 record on WCOG in Greensboro, North Carolina from November 66. The Drifters for David Silberg. It's called Baby What I Mean.
I'll do, yeah.
There you go. That's the sound of the Drifters there. Whoops, what happened, Ma? Hold on a second. Stay there. Oh, my goodness. There you go. That's going out to David Silberg, November 1966 release. The Drifters on Atlantic. Baby What I Mean is the name of the tune. Let us continue here. And let's fill a request for listener Dale Byers. It's a flip side request that I played last week by this group called the Chappelles. The side I featured was called Help Me Somebody. This group out of Baltimore, Maryland, had two releases. First one was on Double Check, which I have played here on the program. This was their second on the Bedford label, which was out of Brooklyn, New York, from May '69. These are the Chappelles for Dale Byers on Bedford Records. It's called You're Acting Kinda Strange. What do you think of that tune there? There you go, by request for Dale Byers, May '69 release there For the Chappelles on the Bedford record label. Did I even say the name of it? You're Acting Kind of Strange. I didn't mention it because my mother's sitting on the stair over here. And that one there, members were Alice Wilhoit, who I think is the lead singer on there. Elaine Jenkins, Evelyn Robinson, Lester Harrison, Ronald Hammond, and Sharon Burton. The Chappelles, You're Acting Kind of Strange. Johnny G on Acting Strange on a Wednesday evening. As we continue here, let's fill a request now for Strictly 45's, a duet. We heard a duet earlier on the Brunswick label, Jackie Wilson and Linda Hopkins. Well, this is another duet. They are known as Doris and Kelly. Now, Kelly is Herman Kelly, but I don't know who Doris is because Herman Kelly wrote this tune. It's produced by Mike Lewis and Stuart Weiner from June 67. Let's give a listen to Doris and Kelly. This is for Strictly 45's. It's called Groove Me With Your Lovin' for Strictly 45's.
Groove me with your lovin'. Groove me with your lovin'. When we're dancing to music that's slow, when the music stops, it's hard to let you go.
Now we're at a party among all your friends. Just feel the same way when the party ends.
I don't care just what they say. Never in my life ever felt this way. Let's go and find a quiet place. Don't let this night just go to waste. Groove me with your lovin'. Groove me with your lovin'. Now we're alone and the coast is clear. If you really love me, whisper in my ear.
Oh, I love you and I need you so. And I'm not about to let you go.
Hug and kiss and squeeze me tight. Get my nose wide open, got my mind uptight. Forget about wrong and right. Starting right here tonight. Groove me with your lovin'. Groove me with your lovin'.
Come on, groove me, baby.
Come on,
No, you can move me, baby.
with your lovin'.
Johnny G getting caught here. There you go. My mother doesn't know how to operate the tablet that well because she shouldn't be coming upstairs. That's what I told her to call me on the phone. She doesn't want to interrupt me, but she can't come up the stairs. It's not good for her heart to do that. Go down slow, please. Do that. Please, because it's not good, because she has a heart condition and she has an enlarged heart, so she cannot overwork her heart. She can't do that. She's been through a lot, almost 2.5 years ago with the COVID that she miraculously survived. But she shouldn't come up the stairs, I'm telling you, folks. But anyway, I thought that was going to be a fast jam. It was not. It was still a slow jam. So there you go for your grinders out there. And she sounded really young. Didn't she sound like a really young girl? Her name, I lost my place here. That's Doris and Kelly, June 67. Doris sounded pretty young. It's called Groove Me With Your Lovin'. There you go, on the Brunswick record label. You okay, Ma, going down the stairs? You sure? Because they'll wait for me.
No, go ahead.
They'll wait for me because I didn't put the record on that I wanted to play, so.
Go ahead, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
They're all worried about you in the chat room. I am worried about you. No, You sure? I'm telling you, folks, as Johnny G loses his mind here. Let me see where. I'm not messing this up. Where is this record here? Now, you see, totally. Okay, here we go. So over the last couple of 60s shows, I've been featuring the late Brenton Wood. And I got another one of his songs here. This is actually a B-side to one of his biggest hits. But he just passed away. It was horrible. I mean, it's very traumatic. We're losing all these singers that we remember as teenagers or younger than that for me. And they're just, and not that we ever know what they're doing. We just know that they were out there, and we hear their music at least for me, and then all of a sudden you see that they're not, they're gone, and it's just maybe because we can see clips and we hear their music, so they'll always be with us. The music's still here. Geez, I'm playing 1931 78s tomorrow afternoon, so the music never goes away. It's just that we need to keep their memory and their songs alive. I try to do it here on the shows that I present here on Oldies and More, and also on YouTube. So that's the main thing, I think. But anyway, this singer, we just lost him. Alfred Smith was his real name, from Shreveport, Louisiana. But he recorded as Brenton Wood. He first recorded as he was a member of Freddie and the Rockets back in 1958. He did a rare record that I have played on the Saturday night show. But this is he had a very successful career. This is on the Double Shot record label out of Hollywood, California. His biggest hit was a song called Gimme Little Sign, but this is the B-side, and he was very talented, not only a singer but also a writer, because he wrote this tune. And my aunt liked this side better than the flip side. She bought the 45 from July 67. Let's give a listen to the late Brenton Wood on Double Shot Records. It's called I Think You Got Your Fools Mixed Up. Brenton Wood, a B-side.
I think you got your fools mixed up. You must think I'm somebody else. I'm not the same fool you knew that couldn't help himself and followed you around like a dog, strung on a chain, and wagged his cute little tail whenever you called his name. But baby, that will be no more. Remember when you walked out the door, I was on my knees. I said, now baby, please. He just looked at me and said, no, we'll be back again. Well, baby, I got lucky again. I made myself a million tens. And another thing I wanna say, I found myself another friend. Ooh. Think you got your fools mixed up. You must think I'm somebody else. I think you got your fools mixed up. You must think I'm somebody else. I think you got your fools mixed up. You must think I'm
Yeah, B-sides here on the Vinyltreasure Show. There you go, the late Brenton Wood there, July 1967. It's on the Double Shot record label. That's the B-side to Gimme Little Sign, song entitled I Think You Got Your Fools Mixed Up. Johnny G ain't no fool on a Wednesday evening. Thank you all for being here. Hope you are enjoying the Vinyltreasure Show as we continue here. Let's fill a request for listener George Chestnut. And a couple weeks ago, I think I played a request for Ronnie Sherman. by Barbara Lewis. Barbara Lewis, a song called On Bended Knees. That was her 16th release for the Atlantic record label. That triggered George Chestnut to request a song by her 10th release for the Atlantic record label. This tune written by Jerry Goffin and Carole King, produced by Burt Burns, arranged by Artie Butler. This charted number 91 on the Billboard chart, a big number 8 record on KMEN. If you were listening in San Francisco, California, by request, for George Chestnut, Miss Barbara Lewis from January 66. It's called Don't Forget About Me, Barbara Lewis.
Baby, I know you've got to go, and I have no right to tell you not to go. The road just isn't there for us. There never was a prayer for us. You know how much I want you now, but I can't stay here and give you fear to haunt you now. And so I set you free to choose again. It's your life to win or to lose again. But hey, don't forget about me now, baby. Please don't forget about me now. Today I cannot follow one minute of your tomorrow, but don't let it cause you sorrow. Oh, please, just don't forget about me now, baby. Don't forget about me now, baby. Someday our paths may cross again, and maybe we'll find the kind of love we lost again. But now I've got to let you go. It's ourselves we've got to know. But hey, don't forget about me now, baby. Don't forget about me now, baby. Don't forget about me now, baby. Don't forget about me.
That's going out to George Chestnut, the sound of Barbara Lewis, January 66 on the Atlantic record label. Don't Forget About Me is the name of the tune. That is her 10th release for the Atlantic record label. Lots of nice tunes by Barbara Lewis. Let us continue here, and let's fill a request for listener Busta Bass. Yes, David Silberg requested this tune a number of months ago. This singer from Memphis, Tennessee, first recording with a vocal group in the 1950s called the Del Rios, first recording on the Meteor record label, also later on for Stax Records. But he would go solo in the fall of 1961 with 32 releases on the Stax label through 1974. His real name was William Yarborough, but you know him as William Bell. Now, this one is his 16th release for the Stax record label. It's a song he wrote together with Booker T. Jones. This charted number 45 on Billboard, number 36 on Cashbox, number 10 on the R&B chart, and again, a number 3 record. I mentioned this station quite a bit, WOOK in Washington, D.C. From November 66, William Bell for Busta Bass. We'll also send it out to David Silberg. He likes this tune. It's called I Forgot to Be Your Lover, William Bell.
Have I told you lately that I love you? Well, if I didn't, darling, I'm sorry. Did I reach out and hold you in my loving arms? Oh, when you needed me. Now I realize that you need love too, and I'll spend my life making up to you. Oh, I forgot to be your lover, and I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Have I taken the time to share with you all the burdens that lovers bear? And have I done the little simple things to show you just how much I care? Oh, I've been working for you, doing all I can, but work all the time didn't make me a man. Oh, I forgot to be your lover, and I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you somehow, baby. I forgot to be your lover, gonna make it up to you somehow. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I forgot to be your lover.
Yes, sound of I'm sorry, William Bell. What am I saying? Johnny Taylor. Johnny G's getting his... That's because the Copyright Police... I just had this darn thing here. Oh, my goodness. Come on, Johnny G. Get your act together here. Where is it? There we go. James Carr. What am I doing here? Here we go. William Bell, the great William Bell, November 1968. That one there going out to Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room there. A song entitled I Forgot to Be Your Lover. That one there on the Stax record label. Let's continue here. And we are not yet in Vinyltreasure Overtime. And here's a flip side request from last week. Actually, I featured Roddy Joy. Roddy Joy, I played her third release on the Redbird record label, a song called If There Is Anything Else You Want, Let Me Know. Listener Randy Kaola requested the flip side, so let's give it a spin before we file it back down in the No Humidity basement. This is her third release on Redbird Records. Tune written by Stuart Weiner and Johnny Lewis. And this is from September of 1965. This was also released on the Parkway label, Parkway 101. But with a different flip. Roddy Joy, the song is called Stop, one word, S-T-O-P, for Randy Kaola.
Stop doing what you're doing now. I love you so much, baby. But you must realize it's all the way with me. So I better put you wise. So stop
We'll send that one out to listener Randy Kaola in Connecticut there. The sound of Ronnie Joy, September 65 release on the Redbird record label. Song entitled Stop is the name of the tune. Johnny G ain't stopping yet. We are officially in Vinyltreasure Overtime right here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on the YouTube stream. And unless the copyright police shut me down, they have been out in full force with each song. I think the only one they didn't come out on was the Barbara Lewis record. For some reason, they didn't come out on the Barbara Lewis record, but I expect them to be out with this request. This is a request for Edmund Williams. He requested James Brown and his famous Flames on Sid Nathan's King record label. This is a song he co-wrote. His 31st release on the King record label. This charted number 53 on Billboard, number 11 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number one record out in Oakland, California on KDIA. Let's go to July 66, James Brown and the famous Flames. It's called Money Won't Change You Part. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, folks. Money Won't Change You Part 1. This is for Edmund Williams. Sorry.
Told me, darling, that you had to go. The fact about it, I don't care no more. Although you're happy, try to get along. Money won't change you. Money won't change you. Money won't change you, but time will take you on. Look here. If there's somebody that once been hurt, then you know how it mean to be treated like dirt. Come here, baby, tell the world that you my woman and my only girl. Money won't change you. Ow. Money won't change you. I said, money won't change you, but time will take you on. Hey, hey, hon. Get up, get up, get up. Gone. Money won't change you. Money won't change you, mama. Money won't change you. I said money won't change you, but time will take you on. Look here. Look here. Look here. I said well done. Oh.
There you go. That one there going out to listener Edmund Williams. That's the sound of James Brown and the famous Flames there. Song entitled Money Won't Change You, but time will take you. What did he say? Time will take you out? It will take you down? Well, that is true. So listen, Bust the Bass wants me to flip that over. I'm just saying the copyright police are out there. Let me see if their AI is going to. It is, so this record, how long was the A side here? 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So you're going to take it for 2 minutes and 19 seconds. So Should we risk it? You want me to risk it? Type it in the chat room there. If you want me to risk, I'll play the flip side. I will. I will play it. If not, I'll move on to the other record. So type it in. Go ahead. Type it in. It's just past 12 and JG's next. So listen. So, I mean, I'm just saying, play another song. Okay, there we go. So we're not going to play that. I just don't want to push the copyright police, okay? That's all. But anyway, let us continue here. And let's fill a request for listener Adrian Viterbo. We're going to stay on the sister label of King Records, this time Henry Stone's federal record label, for... where are you, Johnny G? Here we go. As we go to Chicago, Illinois for this group, they started recording gospel as the Kelly Brothers initially, but used the Kingpins to record their secular songs. So when they were doing gospel, they were as the Kelly Brothers, but then when they were doing secular tunes, they were as the Kingpins. You know, some people didn't like groups going from gospel to secular. They kind of frowned upon it. But then later, I think later on, it was okay, but not in the beginning, it was not. But this is their second of 6 that Adrian Viterbo requested, a tune written by William Leo McCorkle from March of '63. Let's give a listen to the Kingpins on Federal Records for Adrian Viterbo. The song is called How Long Will It Last? This is for Adrian.
I've waited so long. You know, it seemed like till the end of time. I can't wait no more. I've got to know if you're mine. Because tears from my eyes, they have run back over you. Oh, what can I do? How long will this last? Maybe 100 years and a day. It seems to me it's been a long time since you went away. Since we've been apart, there's a pain in my heart over you. Over you. I get this feeling that you found somebody new. I get a feeling, have you? I get a feeling that you don't want me no more. If so, I've got to know. Oh, I waited so long. Did you put me in your past? If you still want me, then tell me how long will it last? Because tears from my eyes, they are run dry over you. Over you. One more time. Tears from my eyes, they are run dry over you. Over you.
There you go. That's going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. That's a cool, soulful doo-wop. Yes, I agree with Jack. in our YouTube chat room. From March of 63, the Kingpins. The Kingpins on the Federal record label, their second of 6, How Long Will It Last? But we'll go for a little bit longer to make it last. And we go back to Philadelphia now. Fill a request for listener George Chestnut. This group began recording back in 1961 for the Philly-based Gowan record label, but in 1966 they signed with Leon Huff and Kenny Gamble's Gamble record label, had 24 releases through 1974. Now, George requested their 18th release. It features Sam Little Sonny Brown on lead. This tune written and produced by Gamble and Huff. This bubbled under on the Billboard chart at number 105, was number 25 on the R&B chart, and a big number 10 record on WDAO if you were listening in Dayton, Ohio. Let's go to April 71. A touch of the 70s here on the All 60s edition. April 71 for the Intruders on Gamble Records. For George Chestnut, it's called Pray for Me.
Now lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my love to keep. Oh Lord in the heavens above, please bless my love, my love. Bless my love, my love. Oh darling, pray for me. Oh my darling, won't you pray for me? Won't you get down on your knees and ask the heavens above to bless our love? Get down on your knees and ask the heavens above to bless our love. Oh, baby, every night just before I go to sleep, I thank the Lord for sending your love to me. Darling, I want to give you from any kind of harm. Oh, girl, please believe me, I want to be worthy of your love. So pray for me. Oh, my darling, won't you pray for me? Won't you get down on your knees and ask the heavens above to bless our love? Get down on your knees and ask the heavens above to bless our love. Oh, baby, every time you go out into the street, I sit and I worry till you come home to me. Come home to me. Little guardian angel, please protect this love so sweet. Oh, shining star above, please take care of the girl I love. Oh, pray for me. Oh, my darling, won't you pray for me? Won't you get down on your knees and ask the heavens above to bless our love? Get down on your knees and ask the heavens above to bless our love. Oh,
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my love to keep.
oh Lord in the heavens above, please bless my love, my love. Bless my love, my love. Oh darling, pray for me. Oh my darling, won't you pray for me? Won't you get down on your knees and ask the heavens above to bless our love? Get down on your knees
Touch of the 70s here on the All 60s edition. The sound of the Intruders there. Intruders from April 71 on the Gamble record label. That's going out to George Chestnut there. Pray for Me is the name of the tune. Let's do a couple more here before we sign off here. Here's a flip side from last week. I featured the another group out of Philadelphia, the Orlons, last week. They're 12th of 15 for the Cameo record label from December 64. Actually, the intended B-side of the 45 called I Ain't Coming Back. But this was the A-side of the 45. Tune written by Roy Alfred and Wes Farrell. This is with Hutch Davey and the orchestra from December 64. The Orlons on Cameo Records. Their 12th release on the Cameo label. It's called Come On Down. Come On Down, Baby, Baby. The Orlons. Sound of Philadelphia here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. December 64 release there. That's the intended A-side for the Orlons. On the Cameo record label, Come On Down, Baby, Baby. Oh, they blocked it. They blocked the show. They blocked it. But anyway, so here we go. So actually, well, anyway, so there you go. This is going to be the early exit here. Well, that's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining John. Listen, this is an easy exit out. We're going to close with this record, which I was pushing anyway, that they were going to probably block me with this last record, but I'm going to make it worth its while. But so anyway, thank you all for being here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. And if you have a request, you can send it to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. I hope you enjoy all the tunes tonight. We kind of kept away from the copyright police for the majority of the show, but they are back here to cause havoc here, which is a shame. This is a terrible thing that they do. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon beginning at 2 p.m. If you're into well, maybe you're not into 40s, but just to check out the sound of the 1940s, 78s, and early 50s too, all different styles too, but mainly early rhythm and blues and pop vocal groups. And I think I got a rockabilly record too, by the way, by Carl Perkins, but that is toward the end of the show, more like 1956. I think we close with 58 with a Jimmy Reed. But anyway, so thank you all for being here. Thank you, Charlene, again for all your help. I drove Charlene crazy today with the program, but trying to make it easier for her to put these write-ups together for me a lot easier. But anyway, she is going to do that. So thank you, Charlene, for all your help with helping me put the show together. It's a lot of work, folks, to do this, to present this show. It's not like I just get records and just wing it. But anyway, thank you all for being here. We're going to close the show tonight with the sound of Motown as we head to Detroit for Martha and the Vandellas. Of course, first backing up Marvin Gaye on Stubborn Kind of Fellow. But this was actually a B-side to their 7th release on the Gordy record label. The A-side of this, I Dare Not Play, a song called Dancing in the Street, especially at this late hour. But we're going to close with the flip side of the 45, which is a pretty cool tune. A tune written by Freddie Gorman and Eddie Holland, produced by Eddie Holland and Lamont Dozier. Again, the closer tonight is a B-side by Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. And this is from July of 1964. So thank you all for being here again. I'll see hopefully some of you tomorrow afternoon beginning at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. for the All 78 show. We'll play the 78s by year. Then I'll be back Saturday night again with the 50s and early 60s. That's the big show of the week. Again, if you have any request or you want to correspond with your disc jockey, my name is Johnny G. My email is vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the address. If I have the 45, I'll play it. But again, if you're new to the program, just finding out, please consider subscribing and tell your friends about this program. Maybe they just like the show tonight. Maybe they'll like the 40s and early 50s tomorrow, or maybe just like 50s rhythm and blues and R&B played by year. That'll be Saturday night. So thank you all again. This is Martha and the Vandellas. Our closer is called There He Is at the Door. Johnny G going to the door. I'll see you next time right here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Just want to say, everybody, so long, Martha and the Vandellas.